Okay, so guys, I guess we are live right now. Um, what's it called? Can you change your wallpaper for privacy? I don't know, but you will be doing more of share your screen. I don't know if it's okay with you. You can leave it if you don't want. Do you get? So let's see. Okay, look, Mon. Check your phone. Check my page. Maybe we are live. We should be live, right? Want to guess? Yeah, you can reduce the volume of your phone so to avoid echo or something. Are we live? I'll just on my screen for a while. Then. I'll just on my video for a while. Then go back to no video mode. Lookman, are you with us? TikTok. TikTok. If you give me $50, I'll give you $1,000. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Happy motherfucking birthday to me. Antonia Blessing is a woman. No, you guys are just. Nobody wants to hear your story. Settings and privacy. Switch account. Okay. Account. Follow. Okay. So I guess we are live, guys. We are live. Let me see. Okay, we are live. Can't you change your wallpaper?
Although I'm even trying to
Okay.
like
This guy, know they on call again. Yeah, just okay. Go to your system settings. Yeah. Um. Okay. No, click system preference. Yeah. Why is it not coming up? You know what? Minimize that. Minimize that guy totally. That browser. Minimize it totally. Yeah. Oh yeah. Click on system preference. I mean, oh yeah. Just pick. Choose desktop pictures. No, is it? There should be defaults now. Default images. No, go to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just select one of that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Close it. Tell madam make she no vex abeg. It's for our own good, you know. We are streaming and we don't want anything wey be say go cause anything wey be say go cause wahala for us. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so where's this guy? Let me call him. Okay, okay, he don't come. Where in the okay, yeah. Look more how far now.
I lost the connection before.
Okay, okay, okay. So all right. So I'm going to start with Lukman now and then we'll go back to Fabulous. So Fabulous, just is there anything you want to do? So just minimize your screen and listen. Okay, so Lukman, I'm sharing your screen. Can you open another tab? This thing is repeating. Do you get?
Okay.
Open another tab. No, tab.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
We already on
yeah.
3G. So.
So, guys, basically what we want to do today. right, is simple. We want
I can hear you, boss.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, so what we want to do is quite simple today, right? We said
Okay.
we want to start with mobile application development, right?
Okay.
Mobile application development. And pretty much what we will be doing is to talk about, you know, some things that you guys need to know. So, how did you get here? How are we talking about this? Fabulous, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So how did you get here? How did we start, talking about this? The first thing I need you to understand is that when it comes to programming, there are different, will I say, I won't say this thing, but I'll say there are different levels to this thing, right? We have the mobile application developer, we have the web application developer, we have the desktop application developer, we have automobile application developer, we have aeronautic application developers, right? So we have them like that. Everybody just fills this thing. We have military or what do you call it? Defense application developers, right? Those ones, and just from the name, you know what they do. Do you get? Just from the
Yes.
name, you know what they do. So now,
Yes.
I will take down the screen and then share the bigger view. So now, what um we started with, when we started this whole TikTok thing in January. We started with just introducing us to what programming is and that whatnot. But one thing I promised you guys was the fact that I would be there to like tell you what is involved. Now I would say that the least paid of all these developers, right? And of course, when I'm talking with you guys, I will talk money because at the end of the day, bro, the main reason why we are doing this is because you guys want to make additional money for yourself, like arm rubber salary. So we are saying that you know when you look at the ecosystem of developers, right? Sorry, 1 minute. Let me off. Is this okay? Can you guys see me? Now, so when we are talking about the ecosystem of developers, right? In the ecosystem of developers, right, we have hierarchy. So the web developer is like, and I'm sorry to say, but then some people will argue it, but it is what it is. Can you do you personally, right? You guys, can you do a website for? Can you do a website for like? Uh, Can you come and say, okay, oh, you have a business, oh, and then you want to do websites? You are paying almost 1 million or 500K for websites. Can you do that? It's
Personally, I don't think so.
exactly
I
right.
don't own a
So
business that yield that amount I'm going to.
exactly. So even if you own a car selling business and you are selling massively, you get, you will probably think that it's your friends of your friends that are telling people that, oh, this guy, they sell cars and the rest. And just see, sorry guys, I think use your phone, open my page on your phone, and let's, while we are talking, let's tap on it so that we have more people coming on live. Do you get?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So now, the question that I throw to you is, can you use like 500K to build a site? You will look at it and say, no, why would I want to use 500K to build basic sites, right? Then again, if you build the site, let's even say you now use 500K to build a website, not web application. Let's say you use 500K to build a website. Eventually, your guy is now saying that, okay, 500K to build the site, and you now want to start making sales. Do you think directly from that website you will get up to 500K? You would have spent more on marketing. Do you get? So because of that, you get, people tend to like move back when it comes to websites development in programming, right? Another reason for people not really doing websites is everybody is on phone. Tell me, when was the last time you went on Facebook and said www.facebook.com and then you now start using facebook.com to browse Facebook? Or you know TikTok has tiktok.com, right? You went to tiktok.com and then you are using TikTok to browse. When was the last time you did that? As a matter of fact, Lukman, today we were still talking about what's it called? TikTok Studio, that it doesn't have some things, right? So you can even imagine TikTok Studio on the what's it called laptop. It doesn't have some things, but on mobile, right? You go and download the application for mobile. Everything complete for that app. So what it tells you is that the ecosystem for web, right? And this is not to cause any wahala because web guys will come and say, I'm developing web, the same we are not well paid or something like that. The truth is that people don't really pay much attention when it comes to web. Now, web can divide into two: web application and websites. Now, what I am talking to you about is website. A web application could be as much as 50, 100 million naira. What's an application? Something that solves a problem. So when they say web application, something that solves a problem, but it is through the web. Do you get? Take for example, an example of web application is a Gigi. Do you know how many people know Gigi, right? You know Gigi.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. So now you know Gigi. Now, a sample of a web application is Gigi. What happens on Gigi? Gigi connects people we want sell with people we want buy. That's Gigi. That's a web application. Which other app is web application? Okay, let's talk about GT Bank now. Let's say they have their customer base, their customer support. So you have a problem. GT Bank is telling you go to gtbank.com and then your customer support contact us on customer support. You'll be like, oh, okay, great, right? And then you go there, they attend to you. That is a web application solving a problem. A website is a site that is www something, but it only displays your what? Content and maybe contact us. As simple as that. You get, these guys don't really want all the old and girl, somebody come and then they are able to chat with you. They don't want all that. So that's what I'm focusing on. That websites, you get, don't really get you the money that you want. I'm not talking about web application. Now, what will get you to that place you want? Because I used to do website before, and then I moved to web application, right? But then, even web application, like I said, when was the last time you went to Gigi.com? When was the last time you went to, Facebook to do Facebook.com to use their website? Everybody downloads the app. So it now boils the question of where is this money? Can you guys hear me? Fabulous and Lukman. Yeah. So
I'm
now
here.
it now boils down to where is this money, right? The money lies in mobile development. Now, what do I mean by money lies in mobile development? Fabulous, do you have mobile phone or you don't have mobile phone? Lukman, do
Yeah,
you have mobile phone or you don't have mobile phone?
huh?
Do you have a mobile phone or you don't have a mobile phone?
I have a mobile phone.
Good. So if you guys don't believe me, me too, I have mobile phone. At least you can see it, right? So what it tells you is that every household has a mobile phone. Because
Yeah.
every household has a mobile phone, right? The tendency that people want to buy what you have, right, is there. So because that even some people have three mobile phones, all smart, and they will download applications on it. So why not be a mobile developer rather than a web developer that people are even running away from? Today, tell people that you know what, I have a site that gives 20,000 naira per day. Just go to the site in the morning, type www.something.com and then do withdraw. It will give you the money. Then again, tell them that they should do it every day, they'll be getting 20,000. Do you know that people will actually skip to an extent? Like they can do it for the first 3, 4 days, but at the later time they will skip because it's stressful. There's a
Yeah,
research,
yeah.
yeah, there's a research that went on that says Do people really want? See, we are getting to a point where people will say to their phone, open Facebook, and Facebook will open. People are even tired to go and be clicking inside one folder before you see where's my Facebook app. People just want to say, Siri, open Facebook. Do you get? What's it? Alexa, open. What's it called? Open TikTok, and it will open. People just want that. They don't want. People don't want stress anymore, and that's where the problem lies. So because you have seen that people want seamless life, everybody has a phone. Because everybody has a phone, if you go into the mobile phone business, you will be fine. But no, you cannot sell phones because it is expensive to set up a company to do this, to do that. But then some companies are giving you leverage that look, oh, and an example is Android. Android said, oh, look, we have markets. If somebody thinks today, wake up today, and we are gradually moving into mobile phone production. So if somebody wake up today and say, oh, I need my own phone, we call it the billion phone or billionaire guy phone. He will go to China and go and produce billionaire guy phone. The problem is what will be the OS of the phone, operating system. Now, don't forget that when you have let's say you have a car, you have the body, everything they find, Lamborghini body, like everything smooth. You now open the bonnet, you now find that there's no engine. You know, it's a problem, don't they? Right? But if you
Yeah.
have a Lamborghini engine, a Lamborghini body and this and that, and then you open bonnet, engine no day, you can go to Rolls Royce, Mercedes Benz, BMW and say, please, I need engine for this Lamborghini. So they will check your body, they will check the speed, then they will give you the type of engine that works for you. That's what Google does. Google is the guy, is your go-to guy, and that's Android. Whenever you say you decide in life that I want to start manufacturing phone, Google is your go-to guy that says, oh, okay, you want to start manufacturing phone, no problem. We will give you OS. That's the running engine of the this thing. So the guys that manufacture your phone, all they just have to do is now download the Google OS, put it inside. Though there are some license fee that you will pay. So they will put it inside. Then those your guys will tell you that do you want to edit, like for example, if you turn it on, it will show Android. Do you want to change it to the billionaire guy phone? Do you want to change it to starting? Do you want to change the icon? Do you want to change this? Do you want to change that? So Google gives you that leverage to do that. And that's why in the industry we only talk about two guys, two major guys. It would have been three, but we talk about two major guys, Android and iOS. Now, the business logic for iOS is different. iOS is a what? Is a sealed system. Sorry, let's go back to Android a bit. Android is a what? Open system. What Android does is that, oh, everybody is hungry, everybody is the same. You know what? You can only be hungry if you cannot work. Oh yeah, produce any app. We can put it on this. Just upload it to our store. We'll make it available for people. All you just have to do is start telling people that they should go and download your application on this our phone. It's finished. You are fine. Don't worry. You'll be fine. And start getting money. Do you get? But on iOS, it's a sealed system. It is a system that is like, oh, let's produce phone. Nobody can bring phone to us that they want to produce. We are the ones producing our phone, and we are not going to meet anybody to collect OS. We are the ones producing our OS. So how they wrote their code, nobody knows. Okay, how they wrote their code, nobody knows. How they what's it called now? How they wrote their code, nobody knows. What it looks like, nobody knows, but we have a glimpse of what it is. So now, what it tells you is iOS is more like a cult situation where you say nobody know what's in the saw. It's not open source. What we mean by open source is the code is open. So for Android, the code is actually online. You can go and read the source code of Android. If you want to do your own Android, go and download that source code, edit it, and do your own Android. It's called community version. But if you want genuine version, you will get in touch with Google, they will give you license, and then you should be fine. Do you get what I'm saying? So again, right? Android operates an open system while iOS does not operate an open system. That now divides mobile developer into two. We have Android mobile developer and iOS mobile developer. Remember when we started, when I was telling you about the type of OS, I was saying we have two people, but right now it's supposed to be three, but one of them has closed down. Do you know the one that closed down? That's BlackBerry. Do you remember BlackBerry? Fabulous. Yeah. Do you remember BlackBerry? Yeah. So, this guy, Lukman is not around. Uh, I think he lost connection again. Let's try to wait for him a bit. Let's try to wait for him a bit. Lukman, where are you? I think he lost connection. Lost connection. So, guys, if you want to join this our what's it called? I have some guys online. I'm using software streaming, and I have some guys online with me, and directly they can learn this stuff. So, if you want to join, you need to join my Telegram. Go to my bio, click on the website link, and then you see Telegram. You join the Telegram, and then from there you can be a part of this. I have two people right here with me, which is Fabulous and Lukman. But we are trying to wait for Lukman right now. Okay, let me continue. I will go back a bit for him. So remember I said that we have three people, right? We have three people actually, but one is BlackBerry, Android, and iOS. BlackBerry was like the leading guy in the industry, but then something happened and they just, slip out of it, and now it's only Android and iOS that is fighting for that market. But then of recent, not of recent, like 5 years ago, Chinese now, they no go fold. So right now, Chinese government, because Android and iOS belongs to the US, so Chinese governments too, they now have their own why especially now has its own OS. It's called Harmony OS. It's totally not Android. Do you get? So what it means is that if you are writing OS for Android, you write for iOS, then you write for Harmony. This is a problem, don't they? Then? So if tomorrow now Nigeria self can't decide, say, if tomorrow now Nigeria self can't decide, say, more, say, we too we need our own OS. So Nigeria can go and do Niger will carry last OS. So it will now be, as a developer, you will now develop for Android, iOS, Harmony, and Niger no they carry last OS. Do you get? It is now, if you no wan come stress, you can now decide and say, okay, for me, na Android na I choose. For me, na iOS I want be. For me, na Harmony I want be. For me, na this one I want be. Right? That means you can now choose your path. So let's go over it again. We said from websites. The reason why Lukman. Yeah, Lukman Alpha.
I do.
Yeah, sorry, you lost connection again, I mean.
Yes.
Okay, so we've not gone far actually. So let's iterate again. We said the reason why we went from website development to become a mobile, we are looking to become a mobile developer, is because of the money involved. The highest
Yeah.
a website can give you, not web application, is maybe maybe like 250, maybe like 250, 300 websites or not web application. But then, right, if you look at mobile, even for the smallest application in mobile, you know what a small application is mobile is? Like a mirror app. A mirror
Mm.
app is an app that maybe you just you don't have your mirror by your side. You just turn on your phone. Just click on the app, it will turn on your camera, then you can look at it. Mirror app, simple and straightforward. No network connection, no nothing, no anything. That kind of app, if a customer contacts me to want to do it, customer will still be paying 300 to 400K. Do you get? And the application is like, if I'm not exaggerating, maybe like 50 lines of code, you are done. You are done. Just 50 lines of code. You are done. Do you get it? So
Yeah.
again, right? What it means is that mobile application is lucrative. Now we now said we have different type of mobile application developers. Why? Why do we have different types? Hmm? Because the industry is splitting. We have Android OS, we have
Mm.
iOS, we have BlackBerry, or BlackBerry has folded. Those ones are no longer in market, right? We have Harmony OS. Harmony OS is the new OS. When these guys, US and Chinese, and this Chinese, what's it called? When they had issues one time like that, it was Harmony OS. What's it called? They started. Why it started producing Harmony OS, right?
Mm.
And Harmony OS doesn't allow Play Store apps to install and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
Google
yeah,
services are not working and stuff. So that's why you won't really see our people buy Harmony OS, because this part of the world, we are part of mostly, in sync with US technology. So it's more like, most of our life is Google services or iOS services. It must be available. If not, we're in deep shit. So we can't afford a phone that doesn't connect to all those Gmail. Imagine I get Gmail, I can't buy your phone. I don't feel connect with I don't feel use Gmail. I don't feel do Play Store. I don't feel play Apple Android Music, or what's it called, Google Music or something like that. I don't feel see my photos. It's crazy. So Harmony OS. I now said, what is the logic behind all these different phone manufacturers and this and that? The logic is simple. You sit down and wake up tomorrow and say, okay, I have billions of dollars. I want to create my phone. Just go to China. Tell them you want your own phone. They will ask you which OS you want to use. They will give you a list of all these OS. In fact, the list I gave you might not be exhaustive. There might be more. So they give you a list of all the OS. You pick the one you want. They will install it on your phone, right? So now you have to say that it's divided, because if I don't use Wala, I just pick Android and say, whenever you go, I need an Android developer. Now me, you say I need an iOS developer. I will just be like this. No be me. Yes. If it's what's it called? Harmony developer. No be me you dey call, because I know they do Harmony. If you say you need BlackBerry developer, well, no be me you dey call. This thing. Okay, look, man. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so no wahala. No wahala. I'll keep you up to date. It's being recorded on YouTube actually. I'll send you the link once we are done. You get, so you can rewatch it. Battery is low, I get. So no wahala. Now, okay. So just so we know, Sha, like 11:30 is mostly the time we will start, and we will try to always do this by night. My aim is to get you guys from zero developer to somebody that can write at least code in 2 weeks. Do you get, in 2 weeks? Then after that 2 weeks, I will now tell you the next aim. For now, to get you guys from zero developer to this thing in 2 weeks. So now, and basically, we are just doing the history of mobile phones because we need to understand. So, what am I saying in essence again is that you choose your weapon. Now, you now see that, Oyinbo people, right? They have different ways of handling their stuff, right? If you say there is Android, there is iOS, there is Harmony, there is BlackBerry, somebody now came up and said, guy, all these things just D. Can we not do a situation where one developer, right, will write this more code and it will transform into all the OS? Fabulous, are you with me? Like somebody said,
Yeah, I'm
can't
with
we, we have Android, iOS, BlackBerry, blah blah, Harmony. Somebody now said, can't they write just one code, just one line of code, and it will work for Android, it will work for BlackBerry, it will work for iOS, and this and that. And that is where we are going. Okay, whatever code we are going to write in these tutorials is going to be one code, and it will work on your Android and it will work on your iOS. Same thing, right? Now, the reason why somebody came up with that is, if there is no problem in IT, nobody they solve problem. But there is a problem. Let me tell you the business side of it. So, as a businessman, you come, you say, I need Android developer. You employ Android developer, right? Android developer develop Android in 6 months. After he's done with his Android development, the guy can't come again. You now say, oh, okay, so most of my friends use iPhone, so I need an iPhone developer. The iPhone developer will now look at, oh, what did the Android, what's he doing? Okay, oh yeah, he will now start developing his own. It will take him another 8 months to complete. My brother, if you use 8 months plus 6 months, that's about 1 year plus already because of an idea. Better things has moved in. So now the problem is people don't have time to wait for, let us build Android first, then we'll go and build iOS second, and then we'll start having what's it called, issues. So what people now do, what businesses are now complaining about is that they spend too much time trying to build applications because they have to do Android first, iOS second, then it will take like almost 3 years to complete the whole OS for everybody. So that is where the idea of one code base, plenty, one code base, plenty device comes in. Do you get? Now, let's now go to, oh, yet to be a celebrity. What's up? So let's now go to your screen, right? There is actually, there are different, we call them SDKs, right? In order for you to write Android, you need to adhere to Android rules. Fabulous, are you here with me? Now, in order for you to, write iOS, you need to what? You need to adhere to iOS group. Okay. You need to adhere to iOS. What's it called? You need to adhere to iOS rules. Now, that is what we call what? That's what we call compilation, right? When they tell you that iOS compiler, Android compiler, so you download Android compiler, you download iOS compiler, and then you'll be able to work. Now, you know what the compiler does? Instead of you to be, let's say you write a code now, and then you now put it on Android, it's not working, the application is not installing, it's saying error, error, error. Instead of you to start calling customer care for Android and say, I wrote this application, but it's not working. This is my line of code. Instead of you disturbing them, they now wrote set of instructions that you can download, install on your system, right? And immediately, if you are writing and you make a mistake, you put A where you're not supposed to put A, you put B where you're not supposed to put B, it will just underline it red, which means that what? There is a compilation error. So you don't need to call anybody saying, it will tell you instantly, like it will show you, right? And that's where we are going to. So now, the guy we are dealing with, right, today, yeah, look on, yeah, what's up? Okay, you're on phone now. Okay. So the guy we are dealing with today is simply Flutter, right? Flutter is a framework, right, that allows you to write Android and iOS web, Linux. It allows you write a whole lot of OS just by writing one line of code, the same line of code. So if you write welcome to my Android app and you run it on Android, it will show welcome to my Android app. If you run it on iOS, it will show welcome to my iOS app. You know why? Because it has a function that you can also use when you are saying welcome to. If you just write welcome to my Android app, if you run it on iOS, it will show welcome to my Android app. Or you see that place that you say Android, right? You see that place you say Android, you can call a function, and that is the part of the compiler we are going to download. You call a function that says that, okay, download you call a function that says what platform am I on. So that's check if this is Android or iOS. If it is Android, show Android. If it is iOS, show iOS. So by then, when you now run it on the right platform, it will now tell you welcome to my iOS app, welcome to my Android app. Do you get it? So it is more like it's one code, but you just check whether an Android in the that is running the app or it is iOS that is running the app. Then you do what you have to do. So let's go to the interesting parts, right? So I'm now sharing your screen. Fabulous. Look, mom, don't worry, we will do yours tomorrow. So, but just look at this. I need you to minimize this. Okay, drag this new tab, drag it out, and minimize this your stream. Drag it out. Just drag it. Drag that tab, the top. Yeah, just drag it. Like you want to drag it exactly. Oh yeah, minimize that streaming. Yeah, okay. So type Flutter download. No, not Flutter Wave. The mistake is people always do Flutter that Wave when it comes to no Flutter, just Flutter space SDK download. Flutter SDK download. So now, what is Flutter, right? Just because you have so many, you have Java, you can use Java to write your programming language. Yeah, click on it. You can use Java to write your programming language. You can use Swift to write your. For iOS, they use Swift. For Android, they use Java. They use Kotlin, right? But then Android now develop. You know Google now. These guys are wonderful set of people. Give us a full screen, please. These guys are a wonderful set of people. So they always find a way to solve your problem. And so what they now give us as developers is the simplest language in the world to write a program, a mobile application. What do I mean? There is a language called, I told you there's Java, there's Kotlin, there's Swift. But there's a language called Dart, D-A-R-T. Open another tab. Type Dart, D-A-R-T. Yeah, Google search. Okay, click on that. So now, what you need to understand is that there is a father and then there is a son when it comes to compiler. Don't forget that compiler is a set of instructions for writing your code. So for iOS, you get compiler. For Android, you get compiler. Now, there is a father for compiler and there is a son. Now, you see this Dart. That is the father. Without that, there is no Flutter. So what it means right now is that we need to download that before we download Flutter. Because what? Flutter was written in that. I don't know if you get me. Flutter was written in that. Your Windows, Lookman, that your Windows was written in C language. So what it means is that without that your C language, right, you cannot even build your Flutter. You cannot see what you are seeing right now. Okay, this OS you are using, Fabulous, was built in I think it was Unix. It's Unix on Linux. Do you get? So without those underlying fathers, you cannot see what you are seeing like this. Do you get? So there's a father and there's a son. Just put that on your left hand. Now, without that, there is no Flutter. Flutter is what you want to use. But if you write your code in that also, it will work. So first things first now, scroll on this Dart. There is a place that says download. No, scroll up. Is it up or down? Sorry, down. Yeah. Sorry. Slow down. Move up. You don't pass on. That place that they have, calm down. Calm down. You don't do. Now, your Mac OS, that's the tab you are in. So if I want to do the one for Lukman, we'll just move to Windows. Scroll up a bit, please. Yeah, no, sorry. I want that thing. I want to see that thing. Like, don't let any other thing come on the screen. Yeah, just Mac OS. So yeah, scroll. Is it down? Scroll. Yeah. Go more. That's okay. Now, open your terminal. Do you know what terminal is? So it's becoming, what's it called now? It's becoming technical right now. So go to your, just press, I'm coming, is it Command F on your screen? go to your applications. Click on your what's it called now? Click on your Apple icon by the side of your click on that Apple icon. You might not need to minimize. Yeah. Click on others, that order. Yep. Terminal. Move your cursor up. Your cursor yeah. No. Click on it. That is your terminal. So anytime you say open your terminal, now go back to that web page. So don't put the web page on live view. No, not this one. Minimize that other one. Minimize that other one. So put them side by side because we are going to be copying and pasting. I don't want anything to. We can resize that browser. All right. So now type brew. Type brew inside. BREW. Yes. Enter. So I want to see if you have brew installed. You don't have brew installed. So we need to install Homebrew. Now open another tab. Okay, type install Homebrew BREU on Mac exactly. Enter. So now there's one thing you need to know about Mac. It doesn't apply to Windows. On Mac, right? The moment you install some things, like the one they even said is the moment you install Xcode, we are going to install Xcode. The moment you install Xcode, your MacBook will change its attitude towards you. Right now, your MacBook is behaving to you like someone like a secretary. Like, okay, now just to type, to watch movie, to do this, to do that, right? Remember I said it one time that your system is a definition of who you are. The moment you download some of these things, right, your MacBook will automatically know that this guy is a programmer and it will register you as a what? As a power user, which means that you know what you are doing. The way it will interact with you will change and you will confirm it. So install Brew. Please click on that. That's Homebrew. Homebrew.sh. Scroll down. So copy that thing that is there. Brew install dot. That one. No, at the top. Yeah. Copy. Don't copy the dollar sign. Don't always copy the dollar sign. You will see more of these things. We are still going to copy more. So don't copy the dollar sign. The dollar sign is telling you that it is a terminal thing. Yeah, just put it there. Just drop it. Enter. Enter. What's it saying? Brew install gets not found. No, wait. Brew install is not found. Wait. Sorry, calm down. Scroll down. That's not. Okay. Yeah. Go up. I've seen it. Go up. Oh yeah, that's it. Copy. No, choose. No, don't. There is a copy icon at the side. Yeah, click on that. Oh yeah, go and paste it and run it. Just paste it and enter. Enter. All right. Okay, so enter your password. So Lukman, yeah, this is the same thing we are going to be doing with your own system. Like we are going to install what's it called, some packages. So already your system will now start. Fabulous. I know you are looking for it will be showing your password. No, so in terminal it doesn't show you anything. Just type and believe in God. You don't go show anything. Make sure you don't make mistake. If there's mistake, it will tell you password incorrect. So just type. Click on that place and type, and then press enter when you are done. It won't show you that you are even typing. Exactly. So press enter to continue. Yeah. So now we are going to give it some time. Your system is going to install some of these packages, and once it installs it, right, this guy is Homebrew, right? How can I explain Homebrew? Home brew is like, you know what they call brew now? Breweries, from the word breweries.
Right.
So,
Um,
yeah, yeah, so you know,
wine.
yeah, wine and all those stuff. So, Mac, I mean, Macintosh and the rest was created in the US, and developers want to find a way to make life interesting for themselves and stuff. So, what they talk about is if you want to install on Macintosh, instead of saying you want to install, you probably say you want to brew, like now, want to brew Flutter. That's install Flutter. You want to brew, what do you want with that? Do you get? So brew install that if you want to install that. Brew install Flutter if you want to install Flutter. Something like that. So by the time we finish this one now, your brew, when you type brew that other time, when you copy that down one and say brew install wget, it was telling you not found. What is not found is that brew word. But now what you are doing is you are installing this thing on your system so that your system, whenever you type brew, your system will know that you want to brew a drink or brew a something. Do you get? Which is more like download and install something. So that is that is it. So it is still downloading, installing command line tools. Yeah. So now command line tools. And Fab, don't be surprised if we cannot move further after a point because your system is not up to date. One thing with Mac that you need to understand is, bro, if you're going to be a developer for Mac, you have to be up to date. Like, it doesn't allow you to be like slacking. If they release an update, make sure you update it, or else before you know it, you want to run your app, it will tell you Xcode is out of date because you did not update OS. And without Xcode, you cannot build iOS. So now there is a difference between Lookmon and Fabulous. So Lookmon uses a Windows system while Fabulous uses a what? A MacBook. Now, remember I said Android is what? Open source. So whether you are using, Android also has their own Chromebook. Fabulous, you are aware that there's Chromebook, have you?
Oh,
There's Chromebook. Google has Chromebook, so they have their own laptop too. It's called Chromebook. So now, instead of saying that, oh, Chromebook is the only one you can use to install or develop Android. Android is like no. I mean, Google is like no. Whether it is MacBook, whether it is Mac, or whether it is Windows, or whether it is Chromebook, you can develop Android anywhere. You get? But on the other hand, iOS is coming to say, see, if you don't have a MacBook, you cannot develop iOS. No be, we know they play for here. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you don't have a Mac, you can never develop iOS. That's what this thing say. So now the difference between Fabulous and Lookmon is that Lookmon uses Windows. So Lookmon will not be able to develop iOS. Of course, the code Lookmon will write, which is Flutter, when it gives it to Fabulous that uses iOS, that uses MacBook, Fabulous will be able to run iOS with it. It will be able to build an application for iOS with it. But Lookmon can never, on that Windows, never build iOS app. Do you get? Because it is Windows. iOS, so for you to build iOS app, you must use a MacBook. Put that on your left hand so that you know go use that shop. Do you get? Fabulous and Lookmon? So you would, on Windows you cannot build iOS. Now let me tell you one thing. What they did is like you can actually build it, but they now put a number in the processor, in their processor. That number must be generated. That is only their processor that can calculate that number based on some algorithm on the board, and then embed it inside your app. So if you now develop with Windows and you now go and install the iOS app, you know what will happen? It will not even install because the algorithm is wrong because you did not use a Mac board. That's where the problem comes from. That's how they are able to say if you are not using Mac, you cannot install it. So they embed more like an algorithm, a calculation that gives a result inside the app once you build it. If it is not correct, it will never work. So there is no point even trying. So everybody just tire say, "Omo, abeg, if you are using Windows, don't." So if you are a developer and you want to build iOS apps, you need to what? You need to buy MacBook. Now, but then again, if problem no dey, people no go solve am. Problem don dey be that. Some people now saw that, oh, there are some developers, they don't have money for MacBook. I want MacBook now. I want buy MacBook now. It's about 3 point something million. I want mad. You get? So some developers don't have money for MacBook. How do we go about it? So these guys will now tell you that, okay, when you develop your app finish on Windows, upload it to our site. They have a site. You will sign up for it. You'll be paying them. I think those ones collect $500 per month, depending on this thing. They will now convert your application to Windows, iOS, and Android. You see, instead of you to go and buy a MacBook, you just give them the app where you don't develop, they will convert it for you. And it will work the same way. Since you have tested it, it will work the same way you want to work. You see that everybody will chop. Now IT, every motherfucker go chop. Now within IT they do to us. That's what IT actually does. You get what I'm saying? So, but then again, put it on your left hand. No, if it's Windows, you can't do iOS. But if it is MacBook, you can do both iOS and Android. Do you get? You can do both iOS and Android very well. Very, very well. Okay? So let's see. What's happening? It's still downloading, right? So expand that terminal. Give us a full screen for the terminal. Yeah. Scroll up. Can you scroll up? Yeah, it's ended. Okay. Okay, just I think it's yeah. So let's just continue seeing it and see what is. No, scroll down so that you will know when it's when it has it. Okay, you can bring it down a bit so that we can see I can't see the text. So I need to see that it's still running. It's actually still running, but it's a bit so, and that is that about this thing. Now, in order to not make you scared, right? See, that DRT is the simplest language in the world. So you should be happy about that because this language you want to learn right now is the simplest language in the world. Now there might be one or two simple languages. Some people say Go and stuff like that, but then for me, after seeing some programming languages, right, the simplest language in the world or the simplest mobile application language in the world is this that. It is as simple as reading ABC, and then there is an idea to it. The idea is that you look at your application as a tree. Fabulous. Are you with me? Yeah, look man, I see you. Fabulous, are you with me?
I'm see you.
Yeah. So you look at your application as a what? As a tree. So what it means is that in Florida, we are talking about trees. Now, every single component in Flutter, we call it widgets. What did I say?
Widget.
Widgets. So we have widget tree. Now, what it means is that a tree is made up of different widgets. Do you get the idea? So look at it this way. Take your widget to be like a Lego. Let's say you have a Lego, right? You want to build Superman. At the end of the day, okay, let's say you have a Lego, you want to build a tree. If we now say that, okay, let's say you eventually build that tree with Lego, what will we call that tree? We'll say Lego tree. So the same way, widget tree. Now, what are widgets? Widget is the simplest unit of anything in programming, anything. Now, you see, let's look at, okay, oh yeah, minimize this. Let's look at some programming. Let's look at some mobile mobile application inspirations. Minimize. Just bring it down. I just need you to bring it down small. Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, open another tab. Type mobile application design inspirations. Mobile application design inspiration. Please tap on the live. This is the time that we will be working on. So if you not feel work for midnight, okay, mobile application designs. Images, you can put images. Images. Press enter. So these are the times, guys, the people that are online. Yeah, I see we are not much, but then these are the times we'll be working. So if you really want to learn this thing, this is the best time to learn programming. Go and hustle in the morning, come back in the night, learn this thing, and then you should be fine. Within 2 weeks, I believe that Lukman and Fabulous should be able to write at least their first application. They should have been able to write it. Okay, so click on images. Now, okay, click on that first image, application design vector. Yeah, click on that first one. Yeah, click on it. Oh yeah, go there. Let's go there so that we can have a fuller view. Yeah. Okay, click on one of them. Click on that middle one. Yeah. Wait, sorry. Okay. So now look at what you have here. Sorry, 1 minute. Look at what you have here. Is it not a beauty to behold? Can you imagine that you, as a developer, you develop this application and people are using it? You know how head busting it will be. Okay, so I'm going to give Fabulous the chance, and so Lukman, you too, you can type yours in the comment. But let me ask Fabulous first. Fabulous, tell me what you think about when you see this image. Tell me what. Okay, so one thing you need to know is that for mobile development, we have mobile designers, UI designers. So don't bother when a customer comes to you and say, "Oh, I want to develop an application that does this, this, this." Just ask him, "Do you have the design?" Right? If you don't have the design, then you need to tell him, or you yourself, you contact a designer. You have to know some UI, UX guys, right? That will help you develop this. If you don't know, ask your fellow developer. Like you can ask me, say, "Oh, I need one client need mobile application, but you know get design. I need this thing." The reason why we say go from design to application is simple. Imagine that a customer comes to you and say, "Okay, I want to be buying and selling, but I want to use a app," right? You can't go start the code straight. You get. Don't forget that this guy, he wants to pay a little money to even see what you can do first, and you can't start to the code straight. The tendency that the application you are writing will just be so ugly is 90%. You know why? Because developers, most cases, they need design guidelines. So because you're a developer does not mean that your work will be clean, but you need a design guideline. And now if you have a design guideline, that's when you will be looking at this and you'll be doing exactly the same thing they are doing. Width for width, size for size. Do you get it? Width for width, what? Size for size. Now go if you now what's it called? So now imagine a scenario. A customer comes to you and said, "Please, I need look more e-commerce now." Imagine a scenario. A customer comes to you and say, I need an application, right? Then you now say, "Oh, do you have design?" You don't have design. You can't carry designer. Designer can't design this one for them. Guy, if you charge the man 3 million for the app, look at this app, look at this UI very well. You think say they no go drop money? If now you want to do business, will you drop money or not? A guy said he can do this for you. He brought design. You don't even think of design, but he brought something as beautiful as this. Will you give him, if he says 3 million, do you think you can pay it or not? Fabulous.
I think it's nice.
Good. So because it's nice, you look at it and say, well, if you can deliver it, it will make sense. So now, when you do design to development, what will happen is that the user will now say, oh, I like it too. But you see that love way they there, change the color to black. And my color is red and green. Do you get? So you edit the design before you start. Guy, you don't ever want to do development without seeing design. You know what's going to happen? You and customer now go carry yourself go station. Because what? He did not even see what he wants to do. Everything you bring is always changing. But when you do design, na him and design guy talk. So the design guy also has some powers like, oh, no, sir, you cannot change it to this color. They can't change background to green because people have eye issue. There is a mobile, then you can show him some examples of the same application he wants to do and what their color preference is. So based on that, the customer will now change their mind and say this is it. But you don't say, you know, even the guy don't say one green background, you can't go do green background. You don't say, this green background, I don't like it, change it to black. Guy, for every single time you are going back, you are wasting human resource time, which is money. You can't afford to do that. So please, thumb rule is go from what? Design to what? Development. Hold am well. Oh. Now, going back to our question, when you see something like this, tell me, what do you see? What do you think? What comes to your mind when you see this UI?
Like I said earlier, I think it is nice.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, what can you interpret of it? No, go back to that one. We will come back to this. Go back to that one. Okay, yeah, okay, prototype. All right. Look wants me to explain prototype. Okay, I will explain that after this. Okay. Oh yeah.
I think it looks very simple.
It
No,
looks. Mm-hmm.
it's not too. It
Okay.
does not have a lot of context. I think.
Mm. Okay. All right. Now, okay. So Lukman, tell me what you see. So fabulous. Lukman is chatting with me on the live stream itself, and is responsive. So that's where I'm getting his feedback from. So tell me what you see. I see you already said e-commerce, but what else do you see? What else do you see? Right? The reason why I'm asking this question is because you guys have to start thinking as a. Let's see that stuff. Let's see that. Yeah. Okay, it is done. Right? We'll come back to it very soon. So you guys have to start thinking advanced. Right? When you see this, it is nice, it is clean. But do you think that there will be a kind of problem with it if you don't get what you are supposed to get? Hmm? Minimize this now. So let me. Lukman is yet to respond anyway. So let me see. Let me tell you what I see. It's nice. It's really cool. But where the problem will be is that you see if the user no get data for this kind of app, right? It will be a problem for you. So the user, let's say the user has he just bought he has furniture store, but they have like 20 furnitures, and you can't go build waiting go collect like 3 million furnitures. You get everywhere busy. You can't load 20 furnitures. You can't date funny. Do you get what I'm saying? So this UI that we are looking at is kind of, yeah, it's simple, it's straight, but if the user doesn't have data, what I see is a lot of problem, like it will be scanty. So these are some of the discussions you will have with your what design guys, and then they will let you know this thing. I will come to prototype, but let's go back to that. Oh yeah, close this one, close this, or leave it, leave it, leave it. No, leave it. Oh yeah, minimize. Go Go to Homebrew. Go to Homebrew. Yeah, close this.
I should close Homebrew.
Wait, let me see. Homebrew installs the stuff you know that Apple. Okay. Oh yeah. Copy this guy. I want to install this guy. Yeah, just copy. Yeah, just copy. Go and paste it in that our terminal. Paste. Enter. Are you using a mouse?
No.
Yeah, it looks ready-made just for plugin. Yeah, you are right. It looks ready-made for just for plugin. Yeah. So, all right, this is running. Okay, so now let's quickly talk about prototype while this is running. Open another tab. Type Figma there. Open another tab. Type
F.
Figma. Figma. Enter. Click on that first guy. Yep. Yeah. What do we want? Get started for free. Just click get started for free. Yeah. Continue with your Gmail. You are logging with your Gmail. I don't even create accounts with them. I just log in with my Gmail. So now, and it was what's it called? Lukman that said I should explain this one. So I'll just touch it a bit, right? And one thing I'll still do is I have my guy Matthew. I'm going to bring Matthew to come and explain some design tricks and this thing for you. So he's a UI UX design guy, like bad guy. Yes. So I'm going to bring him on board to explain, and then there's also a lady I would explain. And yeah, so okay. So yeah, just put your name. You can put Fabulous One. Whatever. Let's say wait. Personal project. Yeah. Continue. Let's see, what's it saying? Software development. Yep. It doesn't have to be correct. Just anything. No, just skip. Yeah. Wait. Have you used Figma before? No, it's my first time. So they will probably take you through some tutorials and this and that. Starter, nothing. You don't get money for them. Yeah, just limits. I made a limiter, mama. Design with Figma. Yeah, design with Figma. Yeah. Finish. Alrighty. Now you see this guy, right? This is the place. Yeah, you can do a full screen. This is the place where we do something we call what? Prototyping. So prototyping is the process where I told you that when you call a customer that sir, when a customer tells you that I want to develop an app, this one, you say, well, do you have a design? That's the first thing. So do you have a prototype? Is the right English. The prototype is what the customer has approved. So before they do a Toyota RAV4, they would have drawn it on a cardboard or on any stencil or something like that. The management must have approved it before they start production. That's the same method they follow. See, in what's it called? What do they call this thing? In factories, right? In factories, before you do production, there must be a prototype. Prototype must be approved before you start doing production because it is waste of resource. So in your case also, if you do not do prototype, you go and start doing design and you go and start doing building the application directly. Bro, you are wasting your time, and time is money. So let me explain to you what time is money. This guy has given you 400,000 to build an application within 2 weeks. You say you can do it, but now the application is taking 3 weeks. Now there's another guy that wants to give you another application, but he needs it within a week, and the guy is willing to pay be 4 million naira. Guess what? The job that you have collected, that you are supposed to have been done in 2 weeks, but because of your own, what's it called? You're overzealous, you don't have prototype, you are not even 100%, you don't even know what you want to develop. You are the designer, and you still be the developer. You get your 400,000 is now delaying your 4 million naira. So don't be a stupid developer, okay? Make sure you get your what prototype, and you cannot be a developer and still be the guy doing the prototype. I have not seen it, but it is possible. But then again, just concentrate on one, pick your weapon, and you're fine, right? So now click on mobile app. What do you want to make today? Click on that guy. So prototyping is a way of saying, oh, I want to build an application or this thing. So Figma is the industry leading guys when it comes to prototyping. So if my guy comes here today, that's my design guy. If he comes here today and you say you want to build an app, what he will do to you is he will go to this Figma, build the application right as it is, then send you the link. So you as the chairman, you now look at it. Click on following. Click on that following. Click on that following. Close that. Click on following at the top. Now, look at the side. Look at the side menu there. Go to where you have position. This one. Scroll down. You can see the what? What do you see there? You can see the sizes, right? So now, this is different from go to your previous tab. That tab where we have free vector here. Click on it. Now you see say on the screen, what will they see in our image? Try to click on explore. Try to click on the explore on that thing. Yeah, you can't even click on it because it's an image. So now prototyping is different from image. Say developer and you go download image from this thing. You see, say now, let's say go back to Figma. Let's say your guy has developed the prototype for you. The chairman that wants to build the app will now say, yes, I have a prototype. He will just send you this link. So now for you to start working, all you just need to do is the developer, the designer has given you rules to follow. Click on favorites alone, double click. Favorite alone, click, double click. Oh yeah. So now, if develop, you can see what did he write under it? 104 huge times. Yeah, that is the size of that button. So if you go to your code, the button must be equal to that size. Now again, something is happening on this place. Can you see? The developer, no, don't drag it up. So again, another thing is, the reason why you are able to drag this is because they believe you are the one designing it. So they gave you full access. If they are going to send you a link and you are going to develop, they won't give you full access. So you will only be able to click on it. You will not be able to drag so that you will not edit the design. Do you get it? So now, if you look at this favorite history following, there are still some things inside that place. Do you get? There are still some things inside that place. Now, if you look at, okay, can you zoom out? Try to zoom out. I think you should hold down control and try to zoom out. Use your this thing, pinch. Use your trackpad, pinch it, like pinch it. Click, then pinch. Click that black area, then pinch. Like pinch, bring your hand together. No, bring your hand together on your trackpad. No, you are right clicking. So pinching is like this. See, on your trackpad, just pinch like this. You put your hand on your trackpad and you bring your hand together like this. So it will more like you are trying to, you know when you want to zoom in now, you expand your hand, zoom in. But if you want to zoom out, you bring it together. Something like that. Oh yeah, use your two hands like this. That one is zooming. Then you put it in. That one is zoom out. Can you do that? Fabulous, are you doing that?
Yes.
It's not working, Abby. I see. No, I don't want you to leave that way. Oh, yeah, scroll back. So because this thing now, you can zoom out, like zoom out, so you will see the whole exactly. So so you can see the whole this thing. But then this developer has sent you these images. You are just wondering, wait, how this app they work, sef? Look at the sidebar. You see that play button by the side? No, the other side. You see that play button at the top beside share. Click on it. Oh man. This time yesterday, I was still writing code. I wrote code till like around 4:37. All right. So now what you have here is your what? A prototype of the app that the user wants you to what? Design. So click on now. If you click on each of these elements, you are currently. What did you do to get to this point? You play, Abby. We call it what? You are viewing the prototype. So click on favorite. Let's see. Maybe they linked it. Click on favorite. Click on, wait, go outside on that black area, go to the black area, click, just click. I want to see if anything is linked. They did not link anything. Use your arrow. Is there anything at the bottom of the screen? Like you play, pause, next. Oh yeah, use the arrow on your system to, oh wait, minimize, wait, reduce this thing. I can't see the, yeah, reduce it a bit, yeah. Oh yeah, go, carry it up, carry it up. Carry it up. Okay. Oh yeah, go to the bottom. You will see one arrow. I saw it just now. Oh yeah, click on next. Okay. So normally, see, what should have happened is that maybe because this one is, is Figma that owns this. They are just showing you how this thing work. Normally, what they do for us is that when you click on that play, the designer will have linked every button. So you click on favorite, it will take you to favorite page. So you know where you are going to. So you understand as a developer. Not be say you go to call say, guy, this favorite button where you put, which which screen you go connect to. So mere clicking on this prototype, you already know where you are going. So there is no human interaction. The designer has designed it. He has linked the page, like saying they build the application, but he won't be saying he will just bring in all the text. The user don't approve. Then your own is now to convert it into mobile application. So this is the prototyping that what Bookmon is talking about. Did you get? This is prototyping, and they can do it for web applications. They can do it for desktop application. It's still Figma that most people use. Do you get? So you see the different pages, how it looks, and and that's it. So when you want to stop prototyping, I think click on that. Look at the comment section there. Look at no, go up. No, go up on that. No, to the other side. To the other side. Yeah, click on that. Now, what it means is that you can now drop a comment, right, on this and comment. So you remember that when you were signing up, this thing was telling you that how many people do you want to bring in. So let's say you brought me in, you brought Luke Money. So you can now say at the billionaire guy, please change this, take note of this color for the app name. Do you get? Which means that you can also communicate on it. Another thing you can do. Can you hear me? Another thing you can do with this Figma is that it's because it's stack and free, that's why no interaction. Yeah, very much. So now, another thing you can do with this Figma now is that if, for example, I'm the designer, you now tell me that, guy, I don't know where the favorite page is. I will just join you here. You will now see, move your cursor up. beside share prototype, that F, no, that F side, no, don't click anything. So you will now see another icon beside that your own. That means me, I'm there. Once you click on that icon, once you click on my own name, you will now start following me. So because see, if I show you some project on Figma, you can have like 200 screens, and me and you will be on Figma, you will not find me. Do you get? So because of that, there's a follow action. So if you see me online, how you see me online is that you just see another circle with maybe B, billionaire guy, you just see it there. Then you can click on it. So Figma will now automatically tell you that you are now following the billionaire guy. So anywhere where I go, you will see my hand. And what we use that thing for is that I call my guy, say, guy, I don't see where you put the favorite page. The guy will say, are you on Figma? Yes. Oh yeah, follow me. I'll just go click that icon and I'll follow it to where it is. Instead of him telling me, oh yeah, go to the left, all right, do this one, find where they put this one, or just click on follow me. So those are one or two of the many functionality of Figma, right? And I think Figma has been bought, right? They started about 10 years ago, but eventually they have been bought by another company which is powerful. So yeah, everybody has idea. Before Figma, there was a guy, I think it's Dreamweaver or something. I don't know. I've forgotten these guys. They are into prototyping, but they are not as complex as this Figma. This Figma is a game changer. Like even after Figma, nobody has even dared to come close. So most developers, most designers, UI designers, they use Figma. So you should be used to Figma. Figma feel like your go-to everyday this thing. So when if your contact say, oh, I have a design, or this one just happened, is it in Figma? If he says yes, then just expect a Figma link. If it's not in Figma, if he gives you in PDF or whatever, you will go with it again. But then that means that he's giving you the right to choose your own size, because with PDF or person send image to you, if they don't fit tell you say make you use this size now. No, you have to be the one to decide the size. But on Figma, the size is there. Use it. So sometimes self we go build app, it go look like hand like this. But the UI UX guys, they have eyes for design. So they will come back and tell you that, look, bro, no, this button is red. Is lilac red. And you go, they wonder which one be lilac red. Now red I use. And they will now tell you there's a pick tool. You pick the color, it will tell you the color code. It is the color code you now go and put in your app. It will now look exactly the same. Do you get? So you must be detailed. That's the bottom line. You must be detailed. Now, enough of prototyping. So close the Figma stuff. But you can come back to it. You can read more about Figma, right? You can leave it. All these links, right? All these links. Once we are done, all these links, copy them and put them on the WhatsApp group. Do you get? You can put it in Notepad and put it on WhatsApp group for us. Do you get? So that everybody will have access to it. No. Once we are done, so that we don't burn time on it. But yeah, go back to that code. Yeah. No, go back to the terminal. Please, if we are sharing screen, be careful of sensitive materials. Don't save password on text and then now view it for people. No, views full screen of this guy is not good. We are not able to see because some of us are seeing that blue scroll bar. So just bring it down and then let's see. Let me see. Take it up a bit. Okay. Let's see. Is installing dependency. Okay, right click on this guy. Right click on the top of the screen, on the top of this window. Yeah, right click there. No. Come down. Right click on the terminal. You know that terminal bar? No, the top. That's a title bar of the hair. Right click there. Just right click. It's nothing is happening, Abby. Oh yeah, go to terminal. Go to the top. Go to the top. No, don't close it. Go to the top. The top of your screen where you have a hair. Click on that terminal. Go to shell. Go to shell. Go to shell. No, shell. Shell is beside terminal. Oh yeah, new tab. Yeah, good. Now, what does it tell you? It tells you that when this one they do, this one still they install, we can continue something else on the other side. Do you get? So now go to our DATs, the tab where we have DATs. DATs, right? And what do we do at this point? Okay, so now click on, oh yeah, brew tab, lang, copy that shit. Copy that stuff, copy that. No. Brew dey among them. Brew is among, but the dollar sign is not among. Copy. And you feel, in fact, copy data. You see, why you dey drag am like that? Copy the thing now. Show. Select copy. See, the copy icon is by the side. The choice is yours anyway. But then, oh yeah. See, you are using a mouse, right?
Nah, my just
Eh?
my code mouse.
No. Are you using your system trackpad?
Yes.
Do you know that if you put 4 fingers on your trackpad and then push it up, put 4 fingers on it, push it up. Do you see that? Then put 4 fingers and bring it back. Put 4 fingers and oh yeah, click on that Windows now. Click on the browser. Click on the browser. Browser. Just click on anywhere. Good. Now, oh yeah, push it back. Just like I taught you now. Oh yeah, click on the what's it called? Click on the terminal. Do you understand? So instead of you looking for things, so just be pushing back. Guy, if you know how many gestures they mark, you go this thing. But I don't want the iPad because of Lukman. Make Lukman no dey feel wetin dey happen na. You want the pepper us. Oh yeah, paste am. Oh yeah, enter. So this one self go dey run dey go. And bro, what we are doing is just that we are installing that, which is the father of the compiler, and then we'll now install Flutter. So we never reach where we dey go. Now just all the branching, but I know if you just say install, make the whole thing just dey boring. Now why are they explain, but wetin happen? No evidence. Oh yeah, this one don't wait. Tap it down. Okay, you don't install now. Oh yeah, type that. Just type DART. Enter. Oof. Paste that thing and enter again. Let me see. Enter. Oh, okay. So you just tap. See this command there. You said brew tap. So now you know say in the brewing industry there's something they call tapping. Do you get? Before you can transfer to say you want start production or something, you have to go and more like open a tap for a particular type of drink. You open it, you tap from it, then check some things and then before you now start production. So right now you are tapping that. So let's go back to that documentation. So see, nobody knows it all. I've always told you that Google is your friend. So we are here on that documentation to install. So some people will start, they want to form developer of life and start cramming their head that, oh, okay, type bring that. No, bro, it's there online. Go and copy and paste. I don't have time to start remembering anything. So go back to the documentation. Go back to that documentation. And I see we have some 5 people that are, constant online. Please, if you want to join, right, just go to click on my bio. There is a what's it called, Telegram link. Join the Telegram link, and then from there, we'll find a way around things. So, oh yeah, no, click on documentation now. Yeah, oh yeah, scroll up. Oh yeah, brew install. Use the copy, use the copy icon. No, no. Use the copy icon. You have to make sure you have to make things fast. Oh yeah, V, Control V, and don't right click. Oh, Control V. No, delete it. Delete it. What is wrong with you? I want to teach you how to use shortcuts. Oh yeah, Command V. Be Control V there. Command V. Is it? No. To paste now. Is it command? It's command now. Command. Yeah, enter. Do you get? It will be faster like that. Copy the icon. Shift your hand back. Come back. Command V. Paste. You don't finish. It's Flutter, Jesse. Okay, which is better, right? Flutter. So this is it. I have used React Native and Flutter. So for mobile development, what I notice, and some people will argue, is that React Native has that one, in fact, it's like 0.5 second delay. You know when they say application is natural, Flutter is as natural as Java. You see Java, Swift, Kotlin, and C. They are the most natural applications you can. We call them native apps. So applications that behave like say, that's so them bonus. Those are native apps. Now, some of these applications, right, when we write them, like Flutter, React Native, and all these guys, they kind of have that slow behavior. That is, when you click on a button, you have that glitch, that feel that this thing will be like as it's supposed to be. There was, I think it's one banking application like that in Nigeria that I know that was written in React Native. It was beautiful, but then again, when you press it, you have that feel that this thing is holding back. Flutter doesn't have that. That is why I would recommend Flutter any day. And then Flutter, you can now build a website with Flutter. So what it means, and this, my guys, the reason why I moved to Flutter, normally we're doing website design, this one. The reason why I moved to Flutter is if my website I want to then go, Flutter is enough. If my mobile application I want to, Flutter is enough. If my iOS, if my desktop, Flutter is enough to do anything they want to do. Do you get it? And that's the shape. That's the shape. So I would say Flutter any day, anytime. All right. We have what? You have downloaded it, right? You have installed it. Now type that. See, if you install anything, right? And look more, we are going to do your own tomorrow, so don't feel left out. If you install anything, right, just type that name and enter. It will show you version and help or something like that. You will know, say, okay, you don't install. So now type ASDF, enter. It shows you, you see ZSH, command not found. What it's telling you is that you have not installed ASDF. ASDF is rubbish. I just told you to enter. I want to show you the difference between when it says something not found. So when they say install Flutter, now, oh yeah, type Flutter, enter. He said what? Flutter not found. Why is it saying not found? Because you have not you have not installed Flutter. So now we are now going to, oh yeah, go back to documentation. Like I said, please don't be a developer with this thing. There's no need to cram. Most things are online right now. Yeah, for your, what's it called, interview sake, you can cram it. But then the documentation has been, this documentation, it has been here for like almost 7-8 years. They just continue to update it. So don't bother yourself about anything. So now they are telling you that if you, in case so you hear say they're okay, go back to terminal now. Go back to terminal. No. Go back to terminal. Yeah, that's how developers do. Oh yeah, type that double space. No, single space, single space. Then double hyphen dash dash version. No, not underscore underscore. I said dash dash version. No, no space, no space, no space. Yep. Enter. All right. So what's this saying? Oh, yeah, read what you see.
That is the version 3.7.
3.72, and he wrote was stable, right? So that is your what? That is your version for this thing. Now there might be an update. You might just be so for Flutter we'll be running command most times. You still do Flutter get, Flutter this, Flutter that. You always do it when you are developing. Even if you want to build Android app, you say Flutter build Android. If you want to build iOS, you say Flutter build iOS. Do you get? So now do go back to documentation. So documentation is now telling you that upgrade Flutter using this thing. Simple English. They say to upgrade when new release of that is available. Just do what? Brew update that. Now don't copy. Go and type it. Brew update that. Just type it. Brew update that. So what I find out is if you type some of these things, you will remember them. Brew update that. Okay. Updates now. Brew updates that. Oh, I think we lost Fabulous connection. Fabulous, are you there? Oh, I think we lost connection to Fabulous. Oh. Hey, Fabulous. We lost connection to him. Yeah, so we lost connection to Fabulous also. But I should think it should be. Let's give him some 5 minutes. That 5 minutes. What do we talk about? What do we talk about? What do we talk about? Yeah, he's back. He is back. He is back. He is back. He is back. Hey, Fabulous.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. We missed you anyway. So, all right. Enter. Yep. Fabulous. Let me check. Something is saying installation error at the back there. Let me check. What's
yes,
that? At the back of your
some
tablet.
do itself massive homeland. Use
I didn't hear you.
is asking us like it is saying to add code or something.
Wait, Fabulous. Wait, are you using earphone or what?
No. I'm on TikTok. I went to
Because your sound is not really is muffled somehow. Do you have earphone? Do you have a headset?
no.
Okay. Just try to get for the sake of the class anyway. So click on that guy at the back of terminal. No, one guy is at the back of terminal, like a dialogue like this. At the back of terminal.
Back
Yeah. No, oh yeah, no. Go to the other side. Yeah. Go up. Go up. The other side. The other side. Yeah. The other side. Continue going. Continue going. Don't no. Continue going. Yeah, that guy. No, that guy. Click on it. Click on that guy. Installation field. Okay. All right. Oh, you're okay.
it.
Oh, you see this update, guy. You have to your internet has to be stable, go before
So
you
it will
can get.
start again.
It might, but let it check. Oh yeah, do upgrade now. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it won't start again. Now God save me, guy. You know how bad this
Oh,
thing
but
is.
it started again.
Oh shit, bruh. Wait, but do you have 12 gig? Do you have 12 gig?
Yeah, I have for that.
Okay, okay. But you can no, it didn't start again. No, I think he's rereading it because it's not this fast. Or you change your internet. You are using hotspots now.
Yes, I'm doing it.
All right, don't worry. Just oh yeah, let's go back to what we are doing. So this one, what did you say the error said? He said this command. No, go to terminal now.
This command does not take formula net. Please could brew that.
Okay. Brew upgrade that instead. Oh, wait, you. What did you do? Did you say BREW upgrade?
He
Oh,
add he add group, you know,
no. You said update, not upgrade. It's
upgrade
upgrade now. Upgrade that. Yeah. Oh yeah, upgrade. Is brew upgrade that. Upgrade that. I just want you to upgrade that. Yeah. Alright. Enter. No, there is no need to add that apostrophe. But then it's run. But next time, just type what you see. You get. So, so it's going to check for updates and then blah 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 blah. What have you? Okay. Go back to documentation now. Ow. So sit properly. Okay. So go back to documentation now. You are in the documentation. Scroll up. Sorry. Let me just see what the documentation says. We don't have any business here anymore. Yeah, just come down, come down, come down, come down. Okay, you don't have business here anymore. Oh yeah, leave the tab. The reason why I'm telling you to leave the tab is you will copy all this link, put it in a text document, and then post it on the WhatsApp group. Do you get? So don't forget. So every day, every link we visit, you just put it there so that people can go over it again. Oh yeah, go to click on Flutter, the first tab. Click on Flutter, click on Flutter, click on Flutter. Yeah, build for any screen. Oh yeah, uh, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Oh no, this one is Flutter.dev. Type Flutter SDK download on that same browser. Type Flutter SDK download. So this Flutter.dev is where they will show you. They want to inspire you to develop application using Flutter. Do you get? So they will show you all sort of applications and stuff like that. So you have Flutter SDK download. No, now the first one. Yeah. So once you install this Flutter, what's the time now? Once you install the Flutter, we are going to call it a day. And then we will start with Lukman system tomorrow. We also get into Flutter. Then we move to the next place, which is what's it called? Installing Android Studio. You get so you will start with installing Android Studio alongside. No. Oh yeah, click on get started. Click on get started. Get started. Yeah. At the top there. Okay, so select your platform. What's your platform? Mac, Abi. That's automatically selected it. So yeah, come down. If you want to use Flutter in China, check out it's not. If you're not developing in China, ignore this notice and follow the other instructions. So can you see that they have a special place for China when it comes to this thing? So now you know. Wait, calm down. Abi, up. Oh yeah, select iOS now. Oh wait, no. On Mac. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Android requirements. Calm down. Operating system. No, scroll down. I want to see what they are writing. And we want to install Flutter now. What's in the other side? Sudo, blah, blah, blah. Calm down. Come, scroll down. Scroll down. Install Flutter SDK. Oh yeah, wait, yo. Download. Download and install. Click download and install. Let's see. So now, wait. Your Mac, is it M1 abi Intel? Is it M series? You don't know. Oh yeah, go to the Apple at the top. So you know, say two type of Mac na in the M series and normal Intel. So oh yeah, about this Mac, you see processor type, something like that. What's it saying with processor? Dual core, Intel core. Bro, it's Intel, man. It's Intel. Oh. Don't worry, God will provide money for M1. I'll be M2 then, or M3. Oh yeah, so just select Intel. Click on that. No, Intel now. Oh yeah, download it. So check, is it downloading?
Yes.
Just put it like that. Let's see it and be following it so that everybody can see what is happening. Yeah. How many percent left? It's 1.4 gig. Yeah. So what we have done right now is that your system doesn't fully yet know that you are a developer. Wait until tomorrow when you install Android Studio. Because you want to develop iOS, you will install Xcode. So Android Studio is for what? Android. Xcode is for what? iOS. The two of them, they are just text editor. Do you get it? So, but for Lookmon, which is Windows, he would need to install what? He would install Android. Android is the only thing he can install. Do you get? So I would have said some people don't use Android Studio. Some people use what's the name of this? I can't remember the name of it. We never see. Bro, go. No, don't worry. This is the color. Fabulous. This guy. He dey talk say him we never see Intel linker. Say me where they pray for you. Say make you buy M1. Say him we never see Intel. No worry, God go provide money for M1, no be Intel. You don't need buy Intel again. Sincerely, what's happening with Intel is that the processor they get hot and then they kind of like hang. But with M1, starting from M1, now this thing they do their own stuff, so it doesn't hang anymore. Like if you use M1, you will know. Say, wait, Fabulous, does your system hang?
No, as of now. I don't know.
Yeah,
Now,
so it won't. Yeah, no, yeah, it wouldn't hang. But now imagine you are using M1 that was built never to hang. Do you get? So to an extent, when you start developing, you will see this one hang once in a while, but it won't be that bad. But there is M1 that is guy sick. But there's M3. So M1, maybe they see a problem, they do M2. M2, they see a problem, they do M3. So stuff like that. The second one. Download failed. Resume now. So wait, internet they finish.
no network.
Network, okay. The thing said they do somehow for you. No worry. Maybe they just push us more download, then they don't finish. Please make sure you upgrade your system against tomorrow. If you don't, I mean later today. If you don't upgrade your system, there might be nothing we can do. Right? I will see if we can, and then for now, Nago, I would, crave your indulgence that it can be impromptu. So you guys should just be checking for the online guys. You guys can just be checking my profile and see if I'm online, or if not, right? 11:30 we day here. Do you get? Or for later today, maybe if I sleep small, wake up, I will talk say 10 o'clock. Let's jump on a call and continue this shit. Do you get? If you guys are going to church anyway, I can wait. I suppose go church, but then so You said what?
I said, let us just jump off my phone. We also
Mm, network is misbehaving. Okay, since we don't want to, don't worry. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's not jump to conclusion. So, what we have done today, let me just go over what we have done today since we are wrapping up soon. What we have done today is that we have introduced different mobile platforms. We have spoken about why you should be a mobile developer rather than be a website developer. We have also spoken about why, you know, we have different, we are talking about the in-depth reason of why, you know, we have why someone who is using Windows cannot build iOS and someone who is using iOS can build both iOS and Android, but someone who is using Windows cannot build iOS because of processor calculation and the rest. We have gone into that in depth. Then we have also now look at prototyping, which is what, which is the different type of design. When we're talking about designs for mobile applications and stuff, we talked about what's the name now, Figma, right? Figma is the go-to guy. Then what else? What else? What else? What else? We spoke about. Uh, Yeah, we spoke extensively about a whole lot of things. I mean, I can't remember. But if you want to rewatch this, just go search The Billionaire Guy on. Is it The Billionaire Guy? Oh, so just click on my bio on what's it called now? On TikTok, you would see the link to my YouTube channel. So this whole session, this live session, is always recorded on YouTube channel. Again, I'm not hiding the fact I'm not using what's it called TikTok directly to record this. I'm using software that is approved by TikTok. So that's why I can't use some functionalities of TikTok. But then the software I'm using allows me to record my information to what? To YouTube while I am streaming live to what? TikTok. Okay. Then if you want to join me, like you hear me talking about Fabulous, you hear me talking about Lukman, and you want to join us on this, we have on the software I'm using, we have a section where I can send you a link and then you will join, you will share your screen. So as it stands right now, you are not looking at my screen, you are looking at Fabulous screen. Lukman has, NEPA issues, and that's why we are not able to share his screen. So tomorrow, Lukman will also be sharing his screen, so you'll be seeing, and that's the way we roll here. Like, we actually let you do it. So I am just the instructor telling you what to do, what to do. So if you run into an issue, I'm not going to share my screen. I'm going to tell you what to do, and you are going to solve it. And I believe that's the best way to transform knowledge. So, pretty much, if you want to be part of Fabulous and Lukman, then you need a link for us to connect. Uh, so, the first thing you have to do is join the Telegram. Right? Once you join the Telegram, just indicate. You can look for me, chat me up privately if you don't want to do it, openly, or look for Lukman or Fabulous, and just chat them up, and then they will, find a way around for you and stuff like that. It's not, don't worry, it's not a closed system. It's an open source system. So it is what it is, guys. What we have done finally is to download. I mean, in relevance to mobile application development, is that we have downloaded that and we have downloaded Flutter. As you can see, it's downloading. So what we just need our iOS guy to do, which is Fabulous, is to what? Update his device to the latest so that tomorrow we can install Xcode and Android. While Lukman is the Windows guy, we would install Android Studio on his own system. And then I don't know if we can start programming tomorrow, like we can write our first mobile application, but I'm sure that by Monday they will write their first mobile application. I want to set the two of them up between today to tomorrow. And I mean, why am I saying tomorrow? It's already today, so between yesterday and today, right? And on Monday, they should be writing their first line of programming, at least. for mobile, which is Hello World. They will download it to their phone, they will click on it, and they can show their friends that look, this is the application I created myself. They put in any logo, they put in whatever, and they're able to. So if you want to be part of this interesting saga, right, you need a special link for it. Now, about the link, well, get the link first, and then we talk about if it's, you know, money based or not. I can't tell you that because I've not even figured it out, right? So, yeah, it is what it is. But again, my plan is to take Fabulous and Lukman to be a mobile developer in like 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, they're able to write at least a simple mobile application. Then we now complexify it as time goes on. And then we bring in more guys, right? And teach them and spare the, what's it called? So for people who want to know me, I spent 13 years in development, right? I spent some maybe 3, 4, 5 years in web, what's it called, mobile web and website development, and just, but I've spent like almost 8 years in mobile development. I started in fact I developed application for that Nokia phone. So I am like um, I am like an elder statesman when it comes to mobile application. So respect yourself. But it is what it is. I just want to transfer knowledge, and let the poor breathe. I'm not saying my guys are poor. I'm just saying, let's share the love. There's no, you pay millions of naira to even get this kind of knowledge and stuff, but I believe we can transfer it and let guys do better things rather than just waste their time with fraud and the rest. So it is what it is. Too much story. I beg. I'm feeling sleepy. It's already 2 o'clock sharp. Uh, so, Fab, what you are going to do is complete this download. Fab, if I give you assignment, you must do them all. Else I will commot you for group. I want you to be serious with it. Do you get? Fab, you did it? Yeah, and Lukman, Yusuf, I don't want to tell you to do something and then you're not doing it. You get? It will, it's not like it will make me feel bad though. You know me, I know it already. So, but then I need seriousness. Like, I need your dedication on this. Like, in 2 weeks, we need to be, it's not done. We can't be done in 2 weeks, but I need to say, yeah, build the app and then you run it. You understand what I'm saying? I need you to be on point. Do you get it? So when I tell you this is what I want you to do it. So, Fab, I need you to update your system. Make sure you get it updated. If you have any issue, you can chat me up on uh, WhatsApp or chat, Lookman up. We'll be able to resolve whatever issue it is. Don't run into an issue, right? If you run into an issue, try to resolve it. Do some googling. If you cannot now resolve it, then just chat me up, and then we'll try to resolve it. That's why we have the group, and you guys have another special group. So please try to do that. Then what else? What else? What else? So make sure you update your system. Make sure your Flutter download is completed. Lukman is the one that will start the whole screen sharing tomorrow. So I saw Lukman's system. There's nothing Lukman wants to do because the way you have installed your own, you install Brew. Windows doesn't have Brew. Nah. So Windows will install installer, right? You just download, double click on install it, then do one or two things based on documentation. I can't remember. We will look at the documentation together and read it, and that's what you have to know about it as a developer also. There is documentation. Okay, so let me give you an example. There is an application that the user wants me to, he wants people to take a picture, right, and then upload it, so profile picture. Now, in order for you to upload profile picture, they must make sure, because it's a financial app, they must make sure that it is a what? You are alive. And then that the picture you are uploading is live picture. It's not just any other picture. So now there are some people, maybe different companies like Smile ID and the rest. You can Google Smile ID. It's a company that offers a solution that you will put it inside your app. Like that, my client, they put it in their app, and then people can now look at it and smile, and it will capture it. to capture your smile, showing that you are alive. Then they will now pick that picture, use it as your profile picture. Do you get it? So the bottom line of what I am saying, the bottom line of what I am saying is that you need to understand the intricacies of, you know, that you cannot build the whole app, right? You will use some people's code. You will use so there's a lot of copying and pasting that we will be doing, right? You will go online, you will run into issues, you will look online. Oh, this guy has written this line. Oh, yeah, copy this line. Put that. He work, you know what? We'll be doing a whole lot of that. We will use ChatGPT to solve our problem. There is nothing bad in it. This is not what's it called, religious setting that is a sin or something. No, bro, getting the job done, right, is more important than holier than that. And that's the bottom line. So it is what it is, guys. Take care of yourself. This stream is coming to an end in like 5 minutes. So I'm just going to keep playing music, show you that this stream is about to come to an end, and I would catch you guys later today. Like I said, you guys can just keep looking at the profile. I'm suspecting we might not be able to do in the afternoon, but maybe in the evening we should be able to. Yeah, in the evening, definitely by maybe 10, if not 10, maybe because tomorrow is Sunday, today is Sunday. I might want to rest well before Monday, so we'll find a time to fix it. So just keep looking out around, starting from 9 in the night till like 10:30. But I'm certain that between that time we should be here running our thing. So thank you guys. I see that some 4 people are like constants online. I don't know if it's marvelous or fabulous and 1, 2 guys, but then whatever it is, you guys are awesome. Like I said, just go join the Telegram. Just say 1 or 2 things. You can private chat me. You'll see my name there at the beginning. Just private chat me. Let me know what it is you want to achieve, and then from there. And that's how I know Fabulous and what's the name? Yeah, you know Smile ID, right? That's great. So, Fabulous. Yeah, I know you do POS. What's it called now? POS technology. So yeah, that's Lukman. Lukman does POS technology. So yeah, that's how I know them. They came from just normal life. We've not even seen before. Like I'm even talking to them. Like today is the no. I've been calling Lukman before now, and then me and Fabulous, we've been talking on, I guess, chat. So, but I'm personally talking to them like fully today and stuff like that. And they flow when we not be say with the woman. So nothing is written on stone. Nobody is doing anything out of the ordinary. So it is what it is. Join the Telegram group, and if you want to rewatch everything, just go to YouTube channel. Click on the bio on what's it called? This TikTok, and then you will see that I'm saying too much. Now waiting they happen with this one. See, I don't dey feel dizzy, so my brain now they shut down so. So the brain is just trying to mm. But if work reach work, the eye go clear. The eye go clear, and if you want to put anything beside you, just dey sip small. It's allowed now, as long as you know what you are doing. So nobody dey disturb anybody. Guys, so much story. Looking forward to sleeping. God, I'm so fucking tired. Yeah, and don't forget, see this white hair. This thing is natural, sure you know. So I just went to dye this guy, dye this place black, and this shit is natural white. People don't believe, they think that I tinted it. Remember, I used to have complete white hair now, so I'm like, I'm looking too old. Before all this madam think that this young guy don't hold or something for the go take my madam. He said that's look like Ricardo Banks. How do you guys feel about it? Anyway, this is what it is. All right, I'm just going to leave you with some Kenny G, and we'll check out. So, all right, so Fabulous. Nice having you. Make sure you complete that task. All right. Fabulous, you there? Yeah, I think we lost him. Okay, so Lukman, yeah. Catch you when we catch you. We'll continue with yours. Well, please also your own assignment. Make sure your system is charged, and somehow, make sure you have backup light and stuff so that we get you sorted by Monday. I don't want to talk about setup a bit. All right, it is what it is. Then Lukman, please let me monitor that Telegram in case we have any new person coming in. All right. It is what it is. Fabulous. We don't. I know they hear you again, but it's fine. Don't do what you're supposed to do today, so you are good. Take care of yourself. Hi.
Um,
Oh, okay. You are there, right?
yes,
Yeah. Okay. So I said, don't forget to do what you have to do. All right.
all
All
right.
right. Talk to you later today. Yeah. Then this our third guy. Please, Lukman, make sure you get in touch with him. Yeah, and fabulous if you two can, just call him up or something. I don't know. There's a third guy also
Yeah.
on that group, so make sure he comes and join the class also. But what will happen is when I set up the two of you will set up that guy. That's the way we'll do it, and it's going to be what's it called, Google Meet call, or we can also do it here just for the user. So maybe we'll book one afternoon. You guys will just be the one talking about it. I'll just be interfering one after the other, but I will leave you guys to sort him out. Is that clear?
All right.
Yeah. All right, now, fabulous. Catch you later. Um, Lukman, catch you later.
I read somewhere that King Sunny Ade had stated that he heard a piece of music and knew immediately that it was my sound. And that comment blew me away because to me the greatest flattery that anyone could say was that I have a unique sound, and that's what I'm working for. That's my goal, is to come up with something that's different and my own. I read somewhere that King Sunny Ade had stated that he heard a piece of music and knew immediately that it was my sound. And that comment blew me away because to me the greatest flattery that anyone could say was that I have a unique sound, and that's what I'm working for. That's my goal, is to come up with something that's different and my own.